one morning, my stepdaughter was walking my 5-year-old to school before I went to work. And I happened to look out the door, and I see her with a styrofoam plate and some pancakes on the plate, and she's grabbing the pancakes and chewing while she's walking him to the corner. So I yelled at her and said, "Don't ever let me see you do that again." And she turned and looked at me, and she said, "The reason I'm eating this is because I didn't eat breakfast." And I said, "That has nothing to do with anything." I said, "You look like someone in a third world country that has never had food before. If you didn't eat breakfast, that's your problem. You're going to eat breakfast when you go to school. So don't ever walk down the street ever. Don't ever let me see you doing it. Eating food from a plate or a bag as if you are impoverished, or if you have no respect for yourself." What are you saying, brother teacher? I just told it to you, really. When do we parents ever draw the line in the sand and say that this is enough, or this is the line that you don't cross? Some parents don't care. And oftentimes what you see children do is a direct result of what the parents do. I've seen people many times standing at a bus stop, for example, with a McDonald's bag, with a White Castle's bag or a Wendy's bag, just gorging, waiting on the bus, as if they have no home training. You need to really wake up if you're that person watching this video. Now, you might say, "Well, I'm grown, I do whatever the heck I want to do." Yes, that's your prerogative. But it's also your prerogative in how you appear to your own children, your offspring, because what you're really doing is building a habit that's really not socially acceptable. And it's not so much social as it is home training. You see, what are you going to be when you grow up? What are your plans for the future? You want to be a hoodlum? You want to be a bum on the street? You want to be a homeless person? You're well on your way there with that type of behavior. I don't care. You're standing on the corner, walking down the street with a styrofoam container with hot wings, and you're throwing the bones on the street. I've seen this. I've seen people throw McDonald's bags out the car window while they're at a stoplight. I've seen it. Trifling, untrained, no home training, disrespecting the land. That's what they make receptacles for. You can't wait till you get to a garbage can or go home to throw this away. Are you really that serious? And you wonder why people look down their nose at you. It's all about what you represent and what you don't represent. But as far as me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord, as the scripture goes. You're not going to be my child walking down the street, sitting on the bench, waiting for a bus, and you have a stack of food in your lap, as if you have no home training, as if you're starving to death. Parents, you better start teaching your children before it's too late. I'm from the old school, and the old school is the original school. All of this new age thinking is nonsense. It's foolish. And your children are going to end up either in the penitentiary down the road. They're going to end up down the road also very, very illiterate. I saw a guy in my store not too long ago that was at least 14 years old, did not know how to count. Didn't know how to count his change. And as I said, you're going to end up in the penitentiary, or you're going to end up in prison. I just said that, didn't I? You know what I mean. In the grave. This is Brother Teacher. What do you think about this subject? Do you allow your children to walk the streets eating food? I mean meals, lunch, and dinner. Is it really that serious? Or are you just simply not that serious about your children's future? This is Brother Teacher. As always, Yahweh love me, and I do love you. So long.